guys, Miss Philly here. I just came from getting my eyelash extensions done. Woo! Gotta look good in case, you know, I hook up with someone, which probably ain't gonna happen. Bougie on a budget tip, because that's kind of like my motto is bougie on a budget. If you can't afford high-end makeup and you want to buy high-end makeup, I would sign up for rewards at Sephora. And then whenever they have their VIB or their friends and family sale, you get 20% off. I mean, this is common sense for all of us, you know, people who are part of this channel already. But if you're new and you're new to being bougie on a budget, then that's definitely something that you should try, because 20% off is significant. And also, every time you shop at Sephora using your VIB rewards card, you accumulate points that you can redeem, you know, trial size, sample sizes, deluxe sample sizes. So of course everybody wants, you know, free shit. So that's my tip for you, especially if you're new. And also before you invest in any kind of high-end makeup, definitely get a sample first. Go to your MAC, go to your Sephora, go to whatever counter you are at, and ask for a sample of things. Ask for a sample of the foundation. Ask for a sample, I guess only foundation. I mean, you can't really get samples of like blush unless they have any. Just don't be afraid to ask for samples, even if you're not buying. I mean, just explain to them, you're like, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work for me, so if I can have a sample, please, so I can test it out. Anyway, that's Miss Philly's bougie on a budget tip for today. Hey girl, hey, what's up? It's Miss Philly. Okay, we're gonna do some thrifting, I guess. Oh, I crooked you guys. So thrifting, go, thrifting, go, thrifting, so thrifting, hey, thrifting, go, thrifting, so thrifting. Are gonna go thrifting. I think we're just gonna go to 2 locations today, just the Jefferson and the Polo Park one. I think that's all that I can handle today. Kind of excited for the winter and the fall, just because fall and winter is the perfect time to just give it your all to work out and get hot and fit. But I'm also kind of depressed about the holidays and not having a significant other, like, as sad as that sounds, but it is like to me, I want to have a significant other for the holidays, because it's, you know, I mean, family and friends are great, but they don't give you the kind of intimacy or level of connection that a significant other does. And I want that. Miss Philly wants that. I want to go to my boyfriend's parents' place for holidays and meet his little nephews and his little nieces and give them presents, and, you know, Thanksgiving, family dinners, not only my family dinner, but their family dinner. And I've never had that before. So I think you could get away with cheating more back in the day than you can now, because everything is social media, everything is like text, everything is email, everything is dick pics, everything is, you know. But I think it's easier to cheat now than it was back in the day. You can get away with it easier then, but you couldn't cheat as well. But you can cheat easier now, but can't get away with it easily in this day and age, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know, because every cheater that I found out about, like, this day and age, and I'm talking like, not even like boyfriend cheating, but like someone you're dating who's been kind of shady or whatever, I've always found out through social media, email, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, website. You know, it was something that was social media related. So, like, unless you're like, and you know, cheaters are self-involved and superficial and narcissistic. So it's like, they can't even like hide it well, because they're social media whores to begin with. You know, if you want to be a cheater this day and age, get off of social media and do the cheating. If cheating is important to you, if variety of dick or variety of vag is important to you, get off of social media and cheat privately. FYI. Not that I'm condoning cheating, I'm just saying. Like, if I had a boyfriend and I was a cheater, I would like make my Facebook private and not go on it as often, and just make that my deal. No Instagram, no Snapchat, no Twitter, no YouTube, no Facebook. Or if I had Facebook, because everybody has Facebook, I would like not even be active on Facebook so that my boyfriend knows that I'm not active. So if I'm cheating on him and then I'm seeing another guy, it's not like, you know, I'm not active on Facebook. So if the guy that I was cheating with said, do you have Facebook? I'd be like, I'm not really on it. And if he checked my Facebook, he'll see I'm not active and it's private. So, you know, usually I think this day and age, cheating is just, it's just like a 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. And if you're my age, you would get that reference. I don't know if you'll get it, the reference now, but it's like a 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon kind of thing of cheating, because it's like, you're dating someone, it's on your social media. You post Instagram pics, you post Snapchats. It's on your Facebook that you're in a relationship. So if you're going to cheat on someone, like not even just sexual, like just say you're having a relationship with someone else while you're dating someone else, then it's like more obvious, because then that person knows your name and they're just going to Google you or Facebook you or Instagram you. And then all your shit is all laid out there for her to see or him to see. So it's like, if you want to cheat, don't be a social media whore, basically. That's why when guys tell me that they have no Facebook, they have no Twitter, they have no Instagram, I automatically think they're dating someone or they're shady, because, you know, that's just what I think. Okay, we're looking for bags as usual. When are we not looking for bags? Okay, I just wanted to show you guys this fake coach. It's actually like a really good fake. Like, this feels like leather. Pattern is spot on. I think these are a little bit more together. It should be maybe cut a little bit higher. That looks decent, but usually this patch would not be around this logo. But then the inside at first glance looks authentic too, but then when you look at the patch, it's not. Like, they have a misspelling of leather, LaFather. And it comes with a strap too, and I've never seen this like this. So. Good knockoff. I'm so hungry. I was just inside Safeway because I had to pick up some prescription stuff, and then I also haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna eat this, even though it's probably not healthy. It's a turkey wrap BLT. I mean, I guess it's better than a McDonald's burger, right? So last night I was at, ew, why is it all soggy? Whatever, I'm still gonna eat it. I was at Montana's last night with my friends Ava and Nancy Life TV, and I had fun. We went for dinner like around 7, and we left at around 9:30 or 9. And on the way home, me and Nancy were like, we're tired. Like, we're old. Like, we're calling it a night at frickin' 9:30 p.m. Like, you're old when you know that happens. And all these young bitches are going out to the club or partying or house parties or whatever. It's just kind of weird. And I was just at Safeway. I bought like salmon, discount meat that was like 50% off. This huge salmon was like freaking $15. And I got a kombucha, this wrap, and some chicken thighs, and everything came into like 40 bucks. And I was like, 40 bucks, 40 bucks. That's like lashes. That's like nails. I'm like, I hate, like, I know I'm spending money on things that are improving me, like my nails, my hair, my lashes, my fitness, my skincare, my food intake, but it's freaking expensive. Like, it's expensive to maintain and to improve. Like, let's be real. I mean, if you weren't eating healthy shit, you just eat, because cheap shit is cheap, you know? Unhealthy shit is cheap. So, like, if you're broke or have limited funds, and then like, you're eating shit all the time. So either you're going to be diabetic or unhealthy, or you're going to get fat. And it's not like you can grow your own shit, even though that's free, kind of. Because you have to buy fertilizer, you have to buy soil, you have to buy the seeds for the vegetables, a hoe. Like, sometimes too, I think, should I be spending this money on all this shit, on this stuff? Or should I be putting it in the bank, you know? Like, what do you guys think? But then I can be putting all that money in the bank, and what if I die tomorrow, you know? It needs to be like a balance. Because I was talking to my friend on Facebook. I was like, okay, so I just spent like within a month, so a 4-week period, I spent $150 on my nails, $160 on my lashes, $75 or $70 on my skincare, about $250 on personal training, gym membership. What else? That's all I can think of right now. So in total for the month, I've probably spent about $600 to $700 on just grooming and superficial things. And I ain't even f***ing nobody. So it's kind of like, what's going on, you know? I don't know. Like, you really need to make a really good income to afford all these, because let's face it, it's a luxury. Skincare, nails, lashes, personal training, health, fitness, healthy eating, that's all a luxury, unfortunately. But it also, I think, all that stuff, even though it's materialistic, superficial, it still kind of is beneficial to you, because if it makes you feel happy and good about yourself, then of course that's beneficial to you mentally, emotionally, psychotically. Okay, that was our breakfast. I did 2 bad things yesterday. I don't even know if I should tell you guys. Okay, I'll tell you. I had a can of 7-Up, like a can, so it was like 120 calories. And I usually never drink pop anymore, like never, unless it's a diet. I'll have occasionally diet stuff. But that's not the worst part. I had a puff of a cigarette. And I'm so not even a smoker. I don't smoke. But, I don't know, someone I know smokes, and they had a menthol cigarette, so I was like, you know what? I'll have a menthol cigarette. I'll just have a dry. I didn't even have a full cigarette. I had like a puff of it. And I was like, oh my God, it feels so good. And then my friend's like, you're gonna get addicted. I'm like, no. I tried smoking when I was a teenager and I never got addicted. I think it's also because I never inhaled. Every time I try to inhale, I cough, I cough up a lung. But just the taste of that cigarette felt so good. It was a menthol cigarette too. Menthol. I wish there was a cigarette where you could smoke that doesn't like give you lung cancer. At least it's like something to do. Because I think part of like smoking is it's something to do too, aside from obviously getting addicted to. Sorry. Someone on Snapchat just messaged me named April, and that's my best friend's name. So I was like, oh. Yeah, so I just remember being in high school, like grade, like 1997, 97, 98. And like a pack of cigarettes used to cost like $5.47 or something back in that day. I don't know how much they cost now. I think like $12 where I'm from. But in the United States, and where I'm from, cigarettes are expensive. They're like freaking $12 for a 24 pack. $12 to $14. But freaking in the States, it's like freaking $3 and something cents for a pack of cigarettes. Like, how crazy is that? Such a huge difference. I wish I could go to the States, stock up on cigarettes, and like resell them here, but that's illegal, so I couldn't do that. I got these two. So I decided to pass on the Coach because for $49.99 and there's like a stain on the front of the bag, yeah, no. Even for $35, that's still kind of pricey for that. There's a couple of Coaches here. This one is beyond repair. Like, it is used like a freaking porn star in the valley. That is like unsalvageable. But we did find this one. It's a tote for $10. Not bad. And the handles are intact. And yeah, small little tote. You can't go wrong for $10, and it's in excellent condition. So we're going to get that. And I'm going to get the Michael Kors bag too. This Coach I just found, and I just knew it was Coach just by the style. But this style never sells anymore. I don't know why. It just does not sell. That's a good price for it too. I bought this painting and I want to show you guys what it looks like right here. I don't know if I want to resell it yet or keep it, but I mean, I paid basically like $7 for it, and it's just from Home Goods, Home Sense, and the original price was $60 but $46 for Home Sense. See, so it is a good price for it, and I just like the print too. I thought the print was kind of cute, so yeah. Plus we could resell it if we want to. I mean, it's in pretty good condition. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I got. Aside from that painting that I just showed you, I returned one of the Derek Alexander bags just because it was way too small, but I also got this bag. This Michael Kors bag right here. And this one was a little bit pricey. It was $70 minus 30%, but I mean, overall, it's in really kind of good condition. A little bit of wear on the handles, but I mean, it's just on the glazing, not on the actual leather. But I mean, it is what it is, and it's cute. It's black, whatever. And then I don't know, I just think it's kind of like biker chic, and it has a longer strap. I mean, yeah, I don't know, I think it's a good bag. The leather, this is one of his older bags. They don't make this style anymore, so his leather and his bags back from before, that's not current, like I guess 2012 and under, are better quality in my opinion. A little bit of scuffing on the plate, but nothing major. And the inside is pretty good. Yeah, it's clean inside, so. Overall, it's a decent kind of bag. I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't really think about how much I'm gonna resell this for. Hopefully like 80, I'm guessing. 80 would be nice. And then I got this coach. This is exactly the type of coach that I think Coach should stray away from, because it just cheapens their brand significantly. I mean, this bag is just feels cheap, and it, most importantly, looks cheap, you know. But for $7, I could not pass it up. It's just a whatever tote. A little bit of wear on the handles, but nothing major. And the inside is pretty clean with a little bit of pen marks, but whatever. I mean, even if I get like $15 to $20 for this, that wouldn't be bad. But it is what it is. I got it because it was cheap, basically. After I just said that, I thought of something sexual. I thought I got it because it was cheap. Kind of like a guy who goes to like Main Street or the ghetto part of town to get like a cheap hooker, when he could get like a higher priced escort. So he, instead of paying like $1,000, he's paying like $50 for a job, you know. I don't know, that just came into my head. I was just walking getting some food, and that guy over there, that one, he is such an amazing musician. Like, he was so effing good. Like, talented. So I'm gonna drive up to him and give him $5, because I think a lot of people in this world, hold on, let me turn the camera around. I think a lot of people in this world have a lot of talent, and it goes unnoticed because of circumstances that they can't control. You know, there's location, finances, aesthetics. So I don't know, there's so much talent in this world that's undiscovered that I think if you find it, you should acknowledge it. So we're going to give him $5, okay? Hi.
Thank you so much.
You're very good. So I was walking by and I was like, this guy is so good.
So kiss me and smile for me.
Oh, and he was singing. What was he singing? He's singing Leaving on a Jet Plane. Oh, so good. I can still hear him right now, and it's just giving me chills. Hey ho bags, it's Miss Philly. I don't know why I always say hey, it's Miss Philly. Like, who else is it gonna be, right? Okay, so right now we're just going to Valley Village on Jefferson because it's closest to my house. We'll see if we find any treasures today. I actually just sold my Roots duffel bag in 40 centimeters. I literally thrifted that yesterday. I think it's in the vlog prior to this one. I thrifted that, and then I literally posted it on Depop, and it sold within a couple hours. I mean, I knew the value of it because I Googled it. And yeah, so I think I priced it really well and really fair, I think. Number one, for the amount that I paid, and number two, for the retail value, and number three, the quality and all that stuff. I mean, when I posted it on my Instagram, I got like literally three messages about it, saying, did it really sell? Is it sold? Because I guess some of them don't follow me on Depop. So if you don't have Depop, totally follow me on Depop. Even if you don't have an account, let me know, and then we can work something out. I actually thrifted it here at Jefferson. I found it and I was like, oh, there's no price tag on it. And I shudder sometimes when that happens, because when they don't have something priced, and they tend to price it higher sometimes, I think. And I was thinking, you know, roots, leather, duffel, huge, they're going to price it like 60, 80, even 100 sometimes, you know. But then they priced it at $19.99, which actually I think is fair when it comes to thrift store prices for a duffel bag. That's just my opinion. I mean, even if they priced it at $30, I think that's still fair at $29.99. But I paid basically $15 after discount and taxes. And then it sold for $150 US. So in conjunction with that and the sale of my Danier leather bag that I also sold to the same person, I basically made about $166 profit on the $15 Roots duffel bag and the $13 Danier leather bag. So I thought that was a really, really good return on investment. I don't know, just, you know quality when you see quality, and that duffel was definitely quality. Yeah, I even debated whether or not I wanted to post it, because I love the fact that it's all leather, and the leather is pebbled and is smooth. It's pebbled, the main bag is pebbled leather, but then the corners, the handles, the base, and the trim is smooth leather. So I thought that was a good contrast to the bag. I love the color, which is like a dark brown. I also love the fact that the bottom of the bag, which I mean some people might not love, but I love that the bottom of the bag is smooth leather, which is prone to scratching and stuff, but it does have feet. But I think that adds like a luxury kind of touch to the bag. And Roots, it's kind of like Coach, in my opinion. They have their high-end stuff and expensive stuff and quality stuff, but they also have like their cheap shit. Like Roots sells things via Avon, so I kind of think that it cheapened the brand a little bit. But I mean, I do understand from a business perspective why they do that, because they want to target affordable things, right? And some people can't afford their expensive things, so they make cheaper, less quality things so that people can afford their brand. And I think that's what Roots has done and Coach has done, which I think overall kind of cheapens the brand a little bit. I don't know, it's just my opinion. But I mean, a lot of brands do have like fusion label, you know. Like Marc Jacobs has Marc by Marc Jacobs. Michael Kors collection has Michael by Michael Kors, or Michael Kors. And then who else? Versace used to have a diffusion brand, and I'm trying to think. Cavalli, Roberto Cavalli has just Cavalli. There's like so many people that do that. So I mean, it's not nothing out of the norm. It's just I think that brands, I don't know. I guess it's a business thing. It's a business, you know. If you get more money having a diffusion brand, why not do it, right? But I guess it kind of compromises the integrity and the quality of your brand, in my opinion. But whatever works for you, works for you. But for the longest, like, I used to think Roots was really, like, not high-end, but expensive in my younger days. But then when I got to more research, got more into bags, I realized that a lot of their stuff is cheap. But when it comes to their older vintage things and their leather, their actual leather goods, and the fact that it's made in Canada, I think still kind of makes the brand relevant and desirable. I know Roots is a huge staple in Canada. They have so many flagship stores here, and I constantly run into them at the thrift store. There's only 2 instances in the thrift store where I considered, you know, their product to be desirable, which was obviously this leather duffel, and then vintage leather crossbody that I found, which I didn't pick up because, you know, I just didn't. But it was a reasonable price too. But those are the 2 only instances where I saw Roots in the store and I was like, oh, this is really good quality. Otherwise, you kind of get their pleather stuff and their fabric stuff. Their clothes, I think, are really well made and comfortable, especially for Canada weather. But yeah, I'm really excited with that sale. It's probably my top 3 return on investment sales when it comes to thrifting. Of course, number 1 being the Chanel Travalier bag, and number 2 would be the Paul Thomas knit sweater. So Roots comes in at number 3 with that duffel bag. Definitely a really good return on investment on that. And I hope the person who bought it enjoys it. Like I said earlier, I really considered whether or not I wanted to sell it or not, because I just love the fact that it's well made, it's leather, and it's lightweight. It's not like, well, my mom held it and she thought it was heavy, but I don't personally think it's that heavy. I would consider it lightweight. But I just think there's something chic about traveling with an all leather duffel bag, you know. So the bag of the day is the Michael Kors that I thrifted. I like to use a bag sometimes and just see how I like them. It's raining, so I should have used a leather bag, but I mean, it's black, it's not going to stain, so just wipe it off. I shouldn't have worn flats, it's like raining. Anyway, I have good feelings thrifting today. We're going to hit up here, and then we're going to hit up Polo Park, and I think we might hit up Regent too. If we have time, we might go to Unicity. I just don't know yet. It's really, really far. And I think Pembina will just go next week. Competition. Oh, this is new. They never have anything good in the showcase anymore. I don't know why. I don't even know where to start. I'm not liking, oh, fossil. Small fossil. What's the price? Holy crap. $30 for this fossil bag. That's way too expensive. And it's just fossil. I mean, granted, it's expensive in the store, but it's not a desirable brand to resell for. What is this, Michael Kors? No. Oh, faker than fake. Thrifted. I think I'll do that when I hit Balmain. No. It's not real Balmain, right? This is way too cheap to be Balmain. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to do a giveaway of things I've thrifted. I'll do like 2 lots. One lot of matte and nat, and another lot of like actual leather things, so that people have an option. Because I know I have a couple people who are vegan that watch me, so, and a couple people who like the matte and nat and vegan leather kind of thing. They still have this. Super delicious. Okay, we're gonna go to Dollar Tree because we're out of bubble wrap. And I need to bubble wrap the F out of that duffel bag. We don't want it to crease, and we don't want it to scratch. So, let us go. Ooh, there's like a cute guy there. So let us, we need some bubble wrap and something else to wrap things. No. I don't know, maybe we should like ship it in a box. I don't even know. I'm thinking of just stuffing it and then or like cutting a bunch of like stuffing it, bubble wrapping it, and then using this to wrap it so that it's secure. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Hey guys, I just wanted to also make it a point to let you guys know that if you ever want advice, oh, it's like raining. If you guys ever want like advice on thrifting, products, things like that, just send me a message on Instagram or Snapchat and I'll answer to the best of my knowledge and ability. I'm not a professional whatsoever. I just can go by experience and what I know and what I've done. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you guys have any questions or need advice, just message away. It is raining like crazy. So I just came from Plato's Closet. Ugh, what's wrong with my hair? And they had 2 Coach bags there. There was one that was a tote. It was really cute, but they wanted $80 for it. Factory outlet, no. And it wasn't even, like, it wasn't even in perfect condition. So I don't know if they're raising their prices now or what, but we're at the Nairn location, the one on Regent. But they usually don't really price their Coach stuff that high, so I don't know what's going on with that. And they had another leather one for $55. That one I passed on because it's only a shoulder bag, and shoulder bags don't tend to sell for me really well. Tote bags and crossbody bags with the top handle option is what usually sells for me. But oh my god, there was like a super cute guy in front of me. Didn't have time to bust out my camera, but oh. I have like a type. I have like a muscle guy that works out, gym guy type, and then I have like a kind of more like a boyish kind of not built but kind of like swimmer's built, I guess. If you like Justin Timberlake in the early 2000s, like where he's not skinny but he has like some definition, but he's more boyish, like that kind of type. That's kind of my type too, and this is this guy. I'm like, give me some of that. Like superfluously packed here at Value Village. I don't know why. It is effing packed like a freaking Oreo in a something. Whatever, I'm just parking here. Yeah, like what's up with Plato's Closet plate? And it wasn't even a leather. Like if it was a leather tote, then fine, but it was like a freaking canvas tote for $80. Like no. That's gonna be stale inventory unless someone just priced it because they want it for themselves and they get like a staff discount or something. Who knows? Not accusing, just hypothesizing. My flats are totally ruined now because it is freaking raining AF and they're like soaked and my feet are gonna smell so rancid after. I'm not even kidding. So far we haven't had much luck thrifting today, but things might turn around here, who knows. But it's so super busy, like crazy busy. So we will check the purse area. Let's see. Tommy, that's kind of cute for Tommy. Not for $18 though. Held to the nizzle. What's this? Yeah, someone said this was real Coach. This is not real Coach. You can tell. Look at the C's, they don't even line up. Tommy again, that's kind of Fossil, is this? No. Too cheap to be Fossil. Don't see anything yet. That's all I have to say about that. Absolutely nothing here today, except I spotted these Burberry sunglasses. I don't know if they're inside though. But yeah, pretty much dead today. Nothing to get here. And we're not getting anything today. So it's like a fail. Just for today. The week has been good though, so that's good. I'm just going through my snaps right now, and Thrifter Lifter just Snapchatted me a Coach bag that she found at a garage sale, asking me if it's authentic, and it's definitely authentic. I sent her that message. And Brooklyn Girl, her finds, and Anna Does Hair. We were messaging on Snapchat. So thank you guys for messaging me, taking time out to actually contact me and, you know, ask for information and help. I'm really glad to help you guys with my knowledge. And like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just someone who does this for fun and for profit. And yeah, so keep those snaps and Instagram messages, direct messages coming. I will do my best to help you guys when I can. Yeah, Plato's was pricing their Coach bag at $80. Like, come on. Give your head a shake. There are bags at Coach that can be worth $80, like all leather ones, big ones. This is a freaking tote that's canvas, factory outlet. Like seriously, these guys should hire me and I'll price shit fairly. Yeah, I was just I was in my car for a bit waiting because I was getting snaps and Insta messages from people. Joshy, he's my like Snapchat bestie. Like literally I talk to him more than I talk to my regular friends in real life, like literally. And a man berm, we've been talking a lot lately too. So I want to say hi to you. And I just got an Instagram message from Anna Does Hair and Thrifter Lifter. I still want to see that picture of your husband who's supposed to be really hot and blonde and blue eyes, Miss Philly's type. It's funny that you guys know me without actually knowing me, which is kind of funny to me. It's like you guys know what I like and what I do and what I talk about, and you just kind of get me, which is kind of awesome. Because, yeah. But yeah, we're not getting anything. I went, well, do we want to go to Unicity? I don't know. Unicity's kind of far. It's like a freaking half an hour drive. I don't want to drive half an hour. Yeah, we'll go tomorrow. We'll go on a weekday. It seems Sunday is people's days off. So it's like, let's go thrifting, you know? So maybe we'll wait till the weekday to go there. I just need to go to a Shoppers Drug Mart and pick up some tea tree oil and some, what else? I think that's it. I also find it funny how everybody's like, oh, you're going to end up with your trainer. You guys have such a strong connection. We do. Like, I've known of him for like 10 years. Like back in 2004 when I first met him at a grocery store through a mutual friend. But then we kind of didn't, that's really it for me, like meeting him. And then I kind of reconnected with him online through like a dating app. Because I recognized his picture, I'm like, I know you. And then we just started talking and we kind of like became friends. And yeah, and we do have like that kind of strong connection. Like, I consider him like a really close friend, which is weird because I don't do guy friends. I either fall in love with them or want to sleep with them. So it's like, I don't do guy friends. So, but regardless, not that I could ever get him because he's like way out of my league. But, you know, if that opportunity ever happened, I don't think I would take it just because we're really good friends, and I would not want to mess up that kind of relationship, especially when that relationship is so good, you know? And I think sex and love kind of ruin, sex and love kind of ruin relationships, especially if it's a friendship. Like, I understand love blooms from friendship too, but at the same time, both parties need to be kind of consenting for it. And I think that from my experiences, I don't know. Why am I not in love with my trainer? He's like hot, good looking, and really nice. Why am I not in love with him? I don't know. I should be from a statistical standpoint and psychological and emotional and mental. I think because our connection as friends is so strong that I'm not in love with him or don't want to even like think about that. Maybe it's like a section in my brain that closed itself off to that, and it's like, don't fall in love with your trainer, because if you do, you'll shit up. Do you want to lose a really good friend that you have a strong connection with, that you can talk about anything with? No, I don't. So for now, I'm not in love with my trainer, which is good. And I really feel like Taco Bell right now, but we're not going to have Taco Bell. We're going to cook something at home. And also, I just ate 2 large peanut butter cups. That's my dessert for the day. Okay, I also had 2 chocolate muffins yesterday. I know! Okay? Food is hard. Those 2 chocolate muffins were freaking 800 calories. That's like insane. I'd have to like work out for 2 hours to even burn that. I was watching that movie Belle. I mean, I've seen it before once in the theater because I saw the trailer and I was like, oh my god, I love this. I'm so into this movie. It's about this, it takes place in 1700 England, and this biracial girl who's half black and half white, half British and half black. She is born to like a aristocratic father who had relations with a slave, and she gave birth to her, and then her mother died, and then now she's like left in poverty. So the dad, who's like this rich aristocratic with a title in England, takes her into their mansion and asks his father and his stepmother to look after her, but the thing is, in England at that time, like, race was a huge thing, and there was still like slavery was still very prominent, and she couldn't dine with her family. Like, even though she was an heiress and rich because of her father, she was able to be above most of the black people, like status wise, but below the white people. So she was like kind of in the middle. So she was rich, but she couldn't even dine with her family when they had guests because they weren't supposed to impose her onto them. And I just thought that's so interesting. Like, I'm so fascinated with any movies and history on racism and slavery and all that stuff. Like, it's always been very, like, movies like Places in the Heart with Sally Field in 1984, or a movie called The Long Walk Home with Whoopi Goldberg and Sissy Spacek. Movies like, Django Unchained, Inglourious Bastards, The Help. Just movies like that. I'm so like, they're definitely my favorites. It just gives you an insight of, because, from my time, I never really experienced that, and just to visually kind of connect with it and try to understand what happened back then is just so educational. It's so powerful. It's so insightful, I thank God I've never experienced that, because I wouldn't want to. But just watching it just gives you kind of like chills and like, wow, this really happened, So yeah, those are a few of my favorite movies that have to do. Do you guys know of any movies that have to do with slavery and racism? Let me know. I kind of know other few, like Mississippi Burning, and what was that other movie? Mr. Tibbs, that one. Forgot what's In the Heat of the Night. That's a really good classic one. Oh, Anne Frank, that was a really good book and movie, The Diary of Anne Frank. There's a new one. Well, not a new one. It came out like a year or two ago with Ryan Reynolds and Helen Mirren, I think. The Golden something. That was a really good one, too. I don't know. I just love those kinds of movies. I wouldn't mind watching foreign movies like that. So if you guys know of any foreign movies that have subtitles like that, let me know so I can watch it. I'm not really big into foreign movies, but my favorite foreign movies with subtitles has got to be number 1, Y Tu Mama Tambien. Oh, that was such a good movie. I used to be in love with my Spanish best friend, and so I was kind of like obsessed with Spanish things. And then I saw that I think I saw it on the DVD, like this was like 10, 15 years ago. No, yeah, 15 years ago. I saw the DVD on his table and I was like, oh, it's this movie. And he's like, oh, this. And I'm like, oh, let's watch it. So we watched that. And oh, that was a really good one. And also, I really liked, oh, what's that movie called? The horror one. I think it's a Korean movie. I think. The zombie one. The Train to Something. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The Train to Something. It's new. I think it came out last year. They're making like a Hollywood version of it, so I can't wait for that. But I'm not really down for Asian subtitles usually, like Asian movies with subtitles. Like I can't really get into it. But I love that movie too. So good. Probably the best zombie movie I've ever seen. And my favorite zombie movie of all time was From Dusk Till Dawn. But this is a close second. Or not second. I think it's a close tie race. I think it's actually the first. It was a really good movie. So if you guys have never seen The Train to Something, okay, so those are my favorite foreign movies. I also like Maria Full of Grace. That was a really good Spanish movie about a drug mule. That was a really good one. And oh, this other one, it's also a Spanish one. I forgot what it's called. It's about this family who's like, she has a husband and kids, but the husband took off on her. So it's only her and her 2 kids, and they're left to like poverty, like on the streets, and they have to sell like empanadas, and her mother has to like do recycled bottles. That's a really good one. I'll also put that link on the name of the movie down here somewhere, so you guys know. And I think that's really it for foreign movies for me that I really liked. I'm still like a huge movie buff. Sometimes it kind of goes like I'm not like, I love movies, but sometimes I just struggle to watch them unless I'm really, really interested in them, because then I'm like, ugh, I don't know. There's just something in my head that's like, movies don't make sense, but I still love movies, you know? So if I see a trailer that I really, really want to see a movie, then I'll like, okay, yeah, we'll see it. I really love horror movies, like even cheesy ones. I did not like It. I don't know why it's making so much money and it's getting such rave reviews. Like, I honestly don't see what everybody else sees. I just I liked it. It was funny. Like, hey, number one, it was funny in certain parts, because there's like teenage kids talking like vulgar. I didn't like It. That's the movie I saw with my trainer. So I don't know. I just did not like. I don't hate it. I was like sleepy in certain parts. I just thought it dragged on, especially the scene where they're in the sewers. That one was like so long. And I was like, it could have been cut in half or something. But I mean, regardless, it was okay. It's not like the best, and I would probably not watch it again. Girls Trip. That was a really good movie. I like that one. It was funny. Sometimes it was a little bit excessive, like too much, like trying too hard, but I still liked it. It was hella funny. Like when it comes to TV shows right now, I'm not loving anything. I'm starting Scream Queens again. I started it before when it first came out, but then I kind of drifted off and I was like, okay. So I'm starting that again, and it's okay, but it's getting kind of but we'll see. I didn't finish Big Brother, so I need to finish that. I didn't finish The Strain, the last season. I need to finish that. I think I'm backlogged 3 episodes, I think. And then what else? I'm excited for the 2nd season of Ozarks. I'm excited for the 3rd season of Queen of the South. I'm excited for the 2nd season of Stars, I think? Star. The one with Queen Latifah. I'm waiting for that. I'm excited for the next season of Orange is the New Black. I think that's it that I'm really anticipating. Ozarks was an amazing show. Wow. Like, wow. I loved it. Queen of the South, amazing show. First season was bomb diggity. Second season was kind of like drift. Like, first half of season 2 was good. Then it started to drift a little bit for me. I just freaking need to see Teresa in power now, because I think that I want to see that aspect of it. And I think that's it. Yeah, Queen of the South, Star, and Ozarks are the shows that I'm really loving and I'm done with right now. So I can't wait for those to come out. Let me know if you guys watch it. Do you guys watch Ozarks or Star or Queen of the South? What's your favorite TV show or movies that you've seen that are really good lately? I do want to know what you guys think. I love to see, I love to have other people's input on movies and what they think of it. So yeah, let me know if you guys watch it, have watched it, gonna watch it, let me know. So yeah, that's it for this video. Love you guys. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye. I also wanted to say hi to Ryan. He just told me that he found a fake Longchamp and a real small Longchamp. Grab them both because both can sell. Well, for me anyway, but grab them if you want to. The real Longchamp for sure. Grab that one. Say hi to Jack for me.